Barcelona didn't just win, Barcelona destroyed Valencia 6-0. A demolition that thrilled the press and US Barca fans alike. But behind the goals were outbursts and a direct critique from coach Hansi Flick over how his most precious jewel, Lamine Yamal, has been handled. Today, we're diving into the media reactions and Flick's explosive comments before the match, and his take on Fermín López's outstanding performance. What Flick said went far beyond football. With a depleted squad and questions over rhythm, Barca stepped onto the pitch under skepticism. But what happened on the field changed the headlines overnight. Fermín López was reborn. Rafinha became decisive again. Lewandowski silenced his critics. And even Marcus Rashford, the new arrival, showed signs of fitting in. All of this without Lamine Yamal, the most talked about absence of the round. Fermín López was the protagonist in Barcelona's rout of Valencia, as Barca suffocated their opponent with high pressing from start to finish, never allowing Valencia to breathe or mount any real resistance against the La Liga champions. Fermín scored twice, took part in multiple dangerous moves, and was named man of the match. After the game, Fermín admitted, "This stadium brings me luck," he confessed. The first goal was a great collective move with an excellent assist from Ferran, and I managed to score. On the second, I received the ball between the lines, tried a shot from outside the box, and it went in. Regarding Hansi Flick's locker room message, Fermín was clear. It was the same as last year, play with intensity and humility. We're on the right path and need to keep going. It's a sign of recovery and renewed confidence. The Catalan media highlighted his balance between attack and defensive support. The press was unanimous. Fermín López needed a game like this. Mundo Deportivo headlined that he had been reborn as a key piece. The Catalan paper Sport called it a definitive calling card for Flick. After a quiet start to the season marked by injuries and doubts, Fermín answered on the pitch, and answered with goals and a brilliant performance. According to RAC1, Rafinha was supposed to start. However, Flick benched him as a punishment for arriving late to a pre-match activation session. Flick has punished other players for tardiness. Jules Koundé has been through it several times, and Iñaki Peña was also penalized back in January. Flick explained, "We made a decision. Rooney had trained well, his head was right, and Rafinha was coming off a trip." Rafinha, so often criticized for inconsistency, came off the bench to ignite the game and scored twice. Lewandowski, the veteran many had already labelled in decline, came on to kill off the match. For the Spanish press, it was a statement. Flick has options. The win over Valencia also showed Barcelona doesn't rely solely on one starting 11. Another name who appeared quietly but caught the media's attention was Marcus Rashford. Without being the goal scorer, he helped open spaces and build plays. Rashford created chances and assisted Rafinha. Marca wrote, "Rashford seems to understand Barca's DNA quickly. It's too early for big conclusions, but the Englishman is already showing signs of becoming a tactical asset for Flick." But the hottest topic after the game wasn't on the pitch. It was off it. Lamine Yamal, the 17-year-old jewel, was absent with muscle discomfort. Hansi Flick didn't hold back. In his pre-match interview, he lashed out at the Spanish Federation, accusing it of using the player irresponsibly during the international break. Barcelona had confirmed that Lamine would miss the Valencia game due to pubic region discomfort with no defined return date. Hansi Flick criticized the Spanish national team for overplaying the youngster during the break. As a result, Lamine is also expected to miss the club's Champions League opener against Newcastle. Lamine played for the national team despite the discomfort. He played 75 to 78 minutes while hurting and without training between matches, and that's not taking care of players. I think the Spanish national team has a great squad, the best players in the world, but they didn't take care of their players, and that's sad news for me. Asked whether he had spoken with Spain coach Luis de la Fuente about Lamine's situation, Flick replied, "I've never spoken with him, only sent messages but never actually talked. My Spanish isn't very good and neither is his English, but in the end communication could be better. We don't just have one player, we have more. I've been through this situation myself, but club communication must be good, and it must be good." Mundo Deportivo highlighted Flick's key phrase, "We must protect our most valuable talent." This criticism sparked a debate in the media. How far can the national team push a developing young player? The risk of early burnout is real. And Flick made it clear he won't lose Yamal to a major injury. A 6-0 win without his biggest talent showed strength but also exposed the coach's concern. Hansi Flick expressed his satisfaction with his players' performance and gave his opinion on Fermín's display. "Very good Fermín, but not just him. The whole team enjoyed playing, and that's what matters. For me, the important thing is the team. Today, we went with Ferran, but we have to keep going. This is the first of 7 games we have before the next break. We won, we got 3 points. For me, today was a big step. It's what I want to see in every game. On the field, Fermín is very aggressive without the ball and wins a lot, but he's also incredible on the ball. He showed that today, and when you have that confidence, it's really great. I think he can also improve a bit and stay calmer. Maybe in some situations not staying in the tunnel like he did but playing normally. He needs to improve, but he's on the right track. On the whole team's performance, he added, "I'm happy with the performance. I think we showed what we want to do from the start. The intensity was very high, we were focused on the game. We played as a team, together, but also for each other. That's what we wanted to see today, and we did it very well. In the end, that's what happened. The starting lineup played very well, but also the players who came off the bench, who raised the level. I think I really valued what I saw today, and this is a beginning after the international break." Fermín López has rediscovered his football. Rafinha and Lewandowski are in form. Rashford is slowly fitting in, and Hansi Flick has positioned himself as a guardian of his players. The team shows it can compete even without Gavi, De Jong, Balde, and that there is life beyond Lamine Yamal. For the fans, there's the sense that Barcelona is finding a new balance. For the rivals, a warning: Barca is alive and wants more. And you, what did you think of Hansi Flick's reaction? Do you agree that Spain overplayed Lamine Yamal? Leave your opinion in the comments and subscribe to the channel for more analysis about our Barca.